Hello? Okay, hang on. Now I need to make it so that people in the old stream know that I'm over here now. YouTube is hard. Okay, so doot and doot, and can I open the old stream back up? Is that an option? Or is this the current stream? No, this is that's the old one. Okay, but I can't chat in the old one. So we're gonna have to hope that people find their way over here. Oh, hello. Okay, we're getting there. Welcome back, Crash. Okay, and then I need to let all the things know that I'm in a different place. So, glad you're back. Glad to have you here. We are attempting. We are trying. Okay, update Twitter. I am messed up and had to restart stream, but it won't let me just start the same stream again. So now we're here. Help. There we go. Welcome back, I suppose. Hi. We are having a time. We are attempting. All right, edit all my go live messages on the various Discords so that people know the new one. And hopefully that fixes it. Just update, post a little going live thing. I messed up the original stream. Please click. Please join at the new link. There we go. Oh, and now people are asking in my general chat what's happening. Okay, I have lots of updates to do. Hi, Zam. I fucked up the latency. It's fixed on the new stream link. There we go. YouTube is weird like that. Yeah, I'm assuming it's because it's like you can only do like one stream per one session per stream. So that's their way of keeping it from having people like have one stream that lasts for over 24 hours by just leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. I don't know. I don't understand it, but at least it's working now, question mark. There should be almost no latency. I set it to ultra low latency. Oh, keyframes are not being sent often enough. Uh-oh. Is there buffering? Are you all getting buffering issues? Keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently keyframes are not being sent enough to cause buffering. You're not? Okay. YouTube is telling me that I have low stream health because there might be buffering, but I'm not seeing any issues. And it seems like y'all aren't seeing any issues either, so I'm just not going to worry about it. We're just going to pretend that's not real and not look at it. Nosha's here. Hi, Gail. We're getting there. We're getting there. In fact, we may even have gotten there. Let me just make it so I'm looking straight forward. That is not straightforward. Let me, what do you mean? Wait. Oh, I forgot that YouTube does this thing where like chats show up at different times in different places. So this is gonna be fun. I'll try to keep on top of everything. Why am I not looking straight forward? Hang on. Let me recalibrate my face over here. So this is straightforward. No, now I'm just sitting up straighter. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just not gonna worry about it. Want to hear a joke? Sure. But yes, thank you all for hanging out. I say that as if we're leaving, but we're not. We're trying new things. We're trying new things, and so it's all gonna be a little weird, especially with my hand freaking out every so often. You know, the hand tracking was working really well right up until I went live. Tux, does that mean that there's buffering? Because YouTube was yelling at me about that. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Was it Out of This World? Great food, no atmosphere. Well, I was close. Yes, so. Things. Boo, listen. What are these YouTube emotes? Listen, YouTube is trying very hard. It doesn't know what it's doing, but it's trying. So yes, we're gonna have friend VC open, so let me go ahead and get over there. I see we have one person waiting. So I'm just gonna steal them real quick. Hello. Jump scare. It's my current favorite. That's a good one. I like that one. YouTube is more child-oriented. Yeah, that's fair. Emi, hello. How we doing? How are we feeling today? Today has felt a little off. I don't know why. Weh. Hello. I have a bowl of slime in my lap.
Took a little bit of moment to load the Discord for some reason.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It could be worse.
True. It could be. It's kind of weird because like this pose has my head tilted to the side, so it always looks like I'm reading something just off screen.
Yeah, it's like you're reading a script of something.
It's okay. Over. Hang on. Point. Yeah, over there. That's where the monitor is. That's where my TV is. That's what I'm reading chat off of.
Yay. It's just hold on. I'm just gonna bring the script.
Yep.
Hold on. Which page we are on? I don't remember.
I don't have any paper to rustle. Makes me sad.
That's no paper.
I come back to see my stream switched over to something from Markiplier. I laugh so hard. Hello, everyone. It's me, Markiplier.
I am officially back. Yes. Yes.
Today's my anxiety-filled. Work insisted me get to work in a different building with zero way of getting there. Oh, that's not good. You need a way to get to the places you work in. Like, I'll be back. Okay. Good luck. Don't die.
I've got what? Hold on. Work insisted to get to work in a different building with zero way to
Whippy.
get there.
So this seems like the perfect place to tell this story that's just fucking happened. It's short, but confusing.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Somebody from my family just came home with 6 gallons of milk.
Oh. Congratulations.
I don't fucking know why. He doesn't know that I don't like chocolate milk, so a good chunk of them are gonna be sitting there for a while. But
Give me.
I'm posting it in muted chat. The entire top shelf is all milk right now.
Oh, that is all milk.
Oh, Jesus.
Oops, all milk.
And the worst part is, it's all going within a week.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Did they get it because it was going bad? Was it on sale?
Probably.
But I think so.
I'm just so deeply confused.
Just have milk now, I guess.
I do. I have it, but I could use some coffee syrup. I want coffee milk.
Oh, fair. I need to do a like a cold brew syrup at some point.
That sounds yummy.
Also, I see you are in your sluttiest of just chatting moods.
Yes. Listen, what place would be better to be slutty on than YouTube?
Yeah.
Fair. All you gotta do is just slide us a little bit to make sure you got the midriff always exposed.
Yeah. I mean, the way that's set up right now, it's like there's a little window between the two of you. So it works out.
Just a little bit.
Even more teasing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that that study that showed that people find legs with socks more alluring than naked leg.
Yeah. It's just the gap that causes imagination to happen.
Yep.
The human mind is powerful.
It is.
Yes.
Hi, Pats. How goes it? Well, I had to restart stream, and apparently you can't restart the same stream on YouTube. So I had to restart by making a new stream and then panicking and hoping people find their way over here.
Yeah.
If it looks super comfy, it is very comfy. This one works very well without physics, which makes me happy. Although, Warudo supports Magica Cloth, so I'm working on converting the actual model over so that I have physics on everything. So that'll be fun.
So what I'm hearing is those pants are gonna have the baggiest of baggy physics.
Yes. They're gonna be flopping all over the place.
Take one step, Gmod noises.
You know when people post like their VTuber thigh physics, it's just gonna be that, but fully clothed pants.
Understandable, but also based.
I'm really excited with this program because it's like it's all the things that I've wanted to have in a single VTubing software all together. Like I think if I had a better webcam, then hand tracking would be really good. Right now it's like there's this weird like box that I can interact in, which is just in front of my face. So I had to adjust things.
Yeah, figure out where the box is and everything.
But it's a lot of fun. I'm super excited to try it out with full body tracking. Because then it's like you've got an actual environment to walk around in.
Yeah.
Plus, if I like bounce up and down a little bit, I get to do like the little like bouncy leg that everyone does when they're bored.
Yeah, I feel that.
Although I will say, every day I feel more like that meme that says like ADHD actions need to stop being so applicable to me. It's getting too relatable.
Well, that happened.
You know, it's funny. This stream was going to just be like hanging out and like talking about whatever, and then Twitter had to go and give some news for us to talk about.
Oh yeah, that.
What do you mean, Twitter? You mean the upcoming X?
Yeah, X.com, which is this. I'm sorry, it's stupid. I can't help it.
It's very stupid. Like, what the hell even is this?
Twitter itself is so ingrained into the internet culture that you're actively you might as well just fucking say, hello, I'm committing financial suicide.
It's like, I mean, it's the same thing as Facebook changing to Meta. It's like take this super unique thing that's really easy for people to remember and then just get rid of that.
Meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a bitch?
Apparently not.
No, they haven't.
What's happening now? Okay, Hemi, if you haven't seen, Twitter is officially rebranding from twitter.com to x.com. Apparently, x.com now redirects to Twitter. And the new logo is going to go up sometime today.
Yeah.
Hello, SCP. How you doing?
Because the boy in charge decided to be like, fuck the bird, just put an X for...
Reminder that this is... isn't this the same man that named his kid XAEA12?
Yeah, XAE Ash, I think? Or X-Ash 12? Or he tried to. I think that the courts stopped him. So now that's like the nickname.
Yeah.
People are slowly getting...
Sorry. Post the picture of Mega Man X. You will never be him.
Damn.
You will never be.
Change my pronouns to he because I will never be him. I think people are slowly getting used to Meta. I don't know. I don't know any young people who call it Meta. And all the old people who I know who do use like the actual Facebook app still call it Facebook. So I don't know. I don't know. It's all part of like Zuckerberg's attempt to make the metaverse happen. Was it pronounced Kyle? I think it was like Ashley or something.
I'm going to straight up say this. Whatever piece of technology there is, unless the furries find a lot of potential in it, I don't think it's worth investing in.
I mean, that's why Fur Affinity survived when DeviantArt didn't.
Yeah, No,
Yeah.
I'm specifically meaning, look at all the bullshit that they can do with VR chat, which is like how many years old now?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Good question, but they do be a lot of things surviving because of the furry, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, no, like I trust the furry community with technology.
No,
They're like
absolutely.
70% of the STEM field.
Furries are incredibly powerful, and I think that we need to show them more respect. Like
Yeah.
they have the technical knowledge, they have the finances to back all this, and they've actually got the
Somehow.
backbone to kick bad people out of their community.
I've actually seen some rationalization behind the suspiciously wealthy furries. It's not that they're suspiciously wealthy. It's that they love their characters and are willing to pay for it.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
The website is still Facebook, it's just the company that's Meta. Yeah, but like even talking about, you know, the company that Zuckerberg owns, they still call it Facebook. They don't call it Meta.
Yeah, the name change just didn't mean anything because old folks are too set in their ways. They're not going to change because they're used to it. And young people don't use Facebook anymore.
Yep.
And now it's going to be the same thing for Twitter.
At some point.
Right.
Us old people are still going to call it Twitter, and new people are going to be going to probably like Blue Sky once it gets off the ground.
I don't
Hopefully.
even know where I would be going if
God.
if the bird/X becomes something pay to post or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also just thinking about like oh yeah, where some people are probably gonna move to TikTok, but that's a fucking can of worms. Oh my.
Yeah, no.
God.
Like I've seen some people saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna be streaming over on TikTok." I'm just like, I don't want to have TikTok people over on my community.
No, thank you. I don't want to do NPC stream.
I
Thank you very much.
was just gonna say that. Like, I don't want to do like VTuber NPC streams.
The worst one I've seen so far is the magic one that it's just literally like quotes that you hear from game nights and stuff like,
Oh.
do you pay the one? Do you pay the one?
Oh God.
Doing this. Do you pay the one? Like, shut the fuck up. How could you indulge this shit?
Oh no.
I hate to say it, but the only reason that shit takes off is because pretty girls do it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
okay, I think you're right. However, I also saw one that was Miguel O'Hara from Spider-Verse, and I think it follows the same thing.
Okay. And that's some equality at least.
But you know, it's the equivalent of like saying female VTubers have it easy, and then also showing like, well, there's also like extremely muscular VTubers who also have it easy, because all booba is good booba.
Yeah. I was more so just saying, like, there's gonna be the creeps that like gravitate and like get that sort of a thing off the ground because
definitely.
pretty girl does it. Didn't mean like anyone has it easy or fuck the internet.
Yeah, no.
All that bullshit.
That's not real.
No.
Oh, is my chat still on the old one? I think it is. Let me see if I can refresh that.
Yeah, your chat is on the old one.
Maybe now good.
I mean, it
Well,
seems
now
like
it's old. No, I think it's the same one. Oh no, wait, no, now there we go. We got something.
Okay,
I don't know where
saw-
that comment came from.
I
Most
don't.
annoying was a dude building a tower of cars and bawling his eyes out. I saw one. Like I've been trying to scroll TikToks a little bit more. It's just like it's some funny memes to send. But I saw this stream of a guy like just like nervous sweating like a bomb defusal, and he's trying to put like a nut on a stack of nuts.
Oh.
Wow.
Like the mechanical ones. And he just sits there. I watched for like 2 whole minutes, and he's just like, it's all just build up. Like, all right, I'm moving on. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Understandable.
Go ahead, hang up for a little bit. Come back to TikTok. Exact same fucking pose. Exact same fucking thing. He didn't even put down another one.
Yeah, it's like the thing
Karina,
of like,
hello.
a video of like 4 seconds that you think is gonna do something,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a loop. At some point, you're just like, I've been here for like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I think
Okay.
TikTok really encourages people to do things that will make people watch for extremely long times, which is weird because the whole appeal is watch for like 30 seconds and move on.
Yeah, that's this stupid thing.
It's also the one of taking the shell off an egg and it's never coming off. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. It's like, let's just deshell a raw egg without breaking the membrane. The internet isn't real. It really isn't.
Yeah.
We're all just fictional.
Mm-hmm. This is why we're VTubers. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, modern internet is weird. Maybe it's just because I grew up in like early internet where I don't know, like the acting wasn't really there. It was just people like interacting emotionally. So you got a lot of people like cussing each other out, but you didn't have like playing to an algorithm. It's like if you make a thing, you put it out there and hope that people find it instead of a robot deciding that you are interesting enough to show to people.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a shame about that because it's the result of succeeding too much.
It really is. Like I think about it, and if someone like, I don't know, PewDiePie or Markiplier, like one of the the biggest streamers or content creators on the platforms today, tried to start today, I don't think they would get anywhere. I don't think they get seen.
Yeah.
I feel like Pewds would have a little bit, maybe because of the foreign thing.
Suppose
I don't
so.
know. I've heard that that's a factor in the algorithm. Like they want to just like appreciate people who aren't from the U.S. because it's so U.S. centric. But that might have been like years ago. It might not even be a thing.
Yeah.
And I might be talking out my ass.
My understanding of the YouTube algorithm now is it really emphasizes long form content. Which is weird because they went to short form content with shorts and now they're back to like half-hour to hour-long videos because that improves viewer retention and more ads.
Yep.
That's why I love
It's
Tumblr.
stupid.
You're in charge of what you see, no algorithm or anything. That is the big bonus of Tumblr. Like it's hard to get seen, but you, as a consumer, you do see exactly what you want. It's just a weird era we live in.
Yeah. I could do without all the fucking irony posting. Or all the people that like what is it? I'm trying to piece it together. What was it? Like satire requires clarity of purpose and intent. It's something. Intent and direction, lest it be mistaken for what it tries to mock.
Yeah, the fine line between doing something ironically and just doing the thing.
Yeah, because that line is way too fucking blurred. A lot of people like do the thing as a joke, but they don't have any method of saying that it is a joke. So either they get trashed for it, or they have to explain, which gets buried under 4K replies. That's part of the internet I could do without.
Yeah. Unless you want Booba, Tumblr no likey. I mean, that's an issue with the internet overall. Okay, this might be a hot take, but I think there should be like a minimum age limit to use most of the internet. I think we should go back to having parental controls on everything. Because if you do that, then you can have like spaces where, you can have things for only adults.
Yeah.
But right now we have an internet culture that is very like ad centric, and ads don't care how old the viewer is. So you end up in the situation where in order to show ads to the most number of people, you need young people to engage in spaces, and that means that you can no longer have adult-oriented spaces.
Except none so forward stuff.
But then it's like you have to go way in the other direction. It's like there is no midpoint between, say, YouTube and Pornhub.
Yeah.
Like I would love to have a platform where it's just like speaking like intellectually about NSFW stuff. Like not with the goal of arousal, but to just like discuss it. But there is no space for that.
No. The only problem too is that people lie. So like, it's a website that, for example, if that website ever exists, there will still be youngings that will just be like, "What? Yeah, sure, I'm 18 plus."
Yeah, but the thing with that is that puts the responsibility on the user to lie, rather than assuming that everyone is like of age. Like it's the same thing that I know a lot of people have on their Discords. Like if you are underage and you are caught, then you get kicked out. You can't stop someone from saying, yes, I'm over 18, but you can put in a protection where if it's revealed, then you take action.
Yeah.
And I say that as someone who, at age 11, 12 was clicking the I'm over 13 check mark in order to make accounts.
I mean, everyone did it at least once.
I learned the hard way to make sure you do that shit. Because back when I was on the Xbox 360, I put in my actual birthday. And do you know the fucking disparity between an adult Xbox account and a child Xbox account?
I know there are a lot of things you couldn't do, but I don't know exactly what.
Namely, the things were that you couldn't really like see M-rated stuff on the store, unless it was like a DLC page.
Oh.
But you know how they had like a panel just to like advertise, and it was like, oh yeah, the new Call of Duty came out, yada yada yada. For the entire time I had Xbox Live, that shit advertised Connect Zoo.
Oof.
You know that? Yeah, the entire fucking time.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to lie for it. I haven't had to lie for going on 7 years now. But yeah, it's fucking stupid. There is no like fucking there's nothing like that's good to bridge the gap between like fucking, what is it, Caillou Online going on and then go on to YouTube.
Yeah. Can the hot girl talk and do a 360? Well, I am the hot girl. I don't think I can rotate the camera around though, can I? There might be
rotates the camera around in place, not around
you. Just like clockwise. Let's see, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, tail's clipping through, but listen, we maintain the illusion as best we can.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done like 360 over the head.
Oh yeah, give us the fucking horn.
Yeah, well, let me do that. Oh no, there's a limit. Damn.
No 360 from that side.
Yeah.
Betcha.
Oh well.
Oh well. There's worse things.
This looks like a comfy VRC world.
Yeah. This might be converted from a VRC world. It's one of the ones that came with the program. Apparently you can convert VRC worlds into this. I'm thinking if I do make the switch over to this, I'll probably commission someone to just make a world for me.
Got it.
Or at least a room. It's one of the movie worlds. Oh, is it? Oh wait, yeah, I think because I think like the room back there has a TV in it.
Yeah, that chair to your left, is it a big like circular one?
That?
Mirror.
No,
that's a couch.
Yeah, I mean there's
similar
outside.
This is a similar setup to one that like Hemi and I have been in before.
It might be that they took it like as the base and then converted it. It's the main one. Oh. Might be an old version. That would make sense. Like an old free-to-use version. The one thing I'm noticing is the camera has a tendency to track the middle of the body instead of the face. Which works for this, but...
Oh, looks like Zam's covering the tummy. Remember, y'all, support the stream by buying bounty paper towel.
God damn! No!
Here, I can move over a little bit. There we go. We'll put Zam in my lap.
Yay.
It is the exact one I used. Ah, interesting.
Holding Zam on the car ride to make sure he doesn't spill.
We're coming around a turn. Don't spill the Zam. As long as Woon is on stream, I'm happy. Aw, thank you. I do my best.
Okay.
God.
That was good.
That just reminded me. Do you remember the fucking meme, like the clearly fake scenario of somebody holding like open Burger King cups would be like, "Don't do this bump, you know it's gonna spill," and then they like bump themselves up to spill it. That, but it's just a bunch of Zams.
Yeah.
No.
And I saw the logical extreme of it. They essentially flattened the back of a minivan. And it's all filled with it. Like, I'm talking, God. You can barely see the guy. It's like, don't go fast up this hill! I just want to become a pool.
I really respect people who will, like, do something like that for the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't waste food. It's my thing.
Yeah. Hi, Angelos. What's up?
Smiley face.
Yeah. And Steve, hello. Oh god, people are just flooding in.
The attention.
The attention is overflowing. It's weird. I feel like YouTube is better for chatting streams than Twitch is, because Twitch gets a little overwhelming with user interaction.
Oh yeah, where they have to like the redeems and stuff. Might get in the way. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice going to YouTube and just being like, you want to interact, you get to chat. There you go. Where's the hot tub? I'm confused. Hot tub is back there. Pretty sure. Like somewhere back there.
The bowl is the tub and Lilin is the hot.
There we go.
What?
That's fair, yeah. Is Milky Way hot? She is a VTuber's worth big boobs. I don't know who that is. Does your mom have big boobs? You know, I wasn't expecting to get this kind of response on YouTube, but you know what? Understandable.
Understandable.
See, my mother, she was just a boob. It's singular, just...
Yeah.
Singular.
Absolutely rolling everywhere.
I formed out of a disembodied boob through mitosis. It split in half, and then one half formed into me.
Oh.
That's the new lore.
Oh yeah, the theater view on YouTube fucking sucks.
Oh.
The what?
If you theater mode, it stretches the video to like fit the whole thing horizontally. But because of that, it bumps chat down. Instead of the better scaling that Twitch does. Where like it leaves room for chat. And then fits to scale that.
To be fair, YouTube was made for like videos where you wouldn't have live chat. So I understand them not having that option. It is annoying though. It'd be nice to be able to at least pop chat out. Just finished a long video and boom, there you are on my YouTube feed. Yeah, we're doing a little sneaky thing. And by sneaky, I mean it was on my schedule and I almost forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah. Use the truffle extension, which improves all that. That's good to know. Hang on, I'm just gonna open that up in another tab so that I remember it.
The what?
Truffle extension is what Jojo is saying. Improves your viewing experience on YouTube Live and Twitch. Oh, nice. All right, I will have that for later.
No for only member.
Oh, I will attempt. I just pop out the chat. I mean, yeah, that also works. Okay, one downside of not being on Twitch. I have to remember to hydrate manually.
Truffles an extension produced by Ludwig and Odo. Huh,
Oh, nice.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. God, it is so weird having 3 chats open and each one gets the content at a slightly different time, and sometimes it doesn't show up.
Jesus.
It's your timing minigame.
Oh, that's
Yep.
why. So, aside from the main chat, the other 2 chats I have open were set to top chat instead of live chat. That's why.
Oh.
I don't know why YouTube has that. I guess it's to put like super chats at the top.
Living quick time events.
Yeah. God, I'm so bad at QuickTime events.
You need to press A.
I mean, I'm sure you all saw it when we were doing, what was it, Kingdom Hearts 2? And it's just like, okay, you need to hit triangle. Oh, fuck, what's triangle?
Where's
I'm going to be-
triangle?
I'm gonna be so scared for you when you actually play Yakuza.
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
Although I will warn you, at the very least, make sense of this.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a cutscene happen in the middle of a battle,
Mm-hmm.
be ready for a quick time event.
Oh, okay.
There are some noteworthy like QTEs in the series. There's one in Zero that I'm going to try to hit Legend on, because if you do it on Legend difficulty, you have 0.25 seconds to see it and react.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to hit that. I will quit out of the game if I fail that.
That's a lot.
And then there's 2 in Yakuza 5, which are kind of fucked.
Hmm.
One of them comes at the very start of the final battle.
Oh.
They, like it shows the name of the guy
Mm-hmm.
and then a QTE.
Oh.
Oh.
And you start by taking damage.
Think fast, Chuckle Nuts.
Yeah, but what's even worse is in the last part before the final act,
Mm-hmm.
they have a cutscene where some folks are like playing baseball,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like very symbolic of like their past and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to like play it, and then you have to just fucking hit a QTE.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just hit you with a QTE completely randomly,
Oh.
and if you hit it, the dialogue changes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why is your person a girl if you're a boy? Because I'm a femboy. That's how it works.
Pretty boy.
Welcome to the internet. This must be your first day.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
God, I have been falling deep back into the into listening to the Inside songs over and over again.
Yeah.
It becomes more and more applicable as time goes on.
Yeah, exactly. The more it goes on, the more it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll probably end up starting Yakuza once I move into the new place.
Nice.
Because we're coming to the end of we're coming to the end of Kingdom Hearts until 4 releases in 5,000 years.
Yeah, or like
It's not
tomorrow.
quite done yet.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta play the rhythm game.
Oh, there's a rhythm game?
There's a rhythm game.
Oh
There's a
no.
rhythm game.
You also are missing some lore because you don't have the DLC.
There's DLC?
There's DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh no.
And guess what?
Hmm.
Guess what the fucking content is?
Is it
Uh,
secret bosses?
Yes. But also,
Mm-hmm.
you've already been seeing it in the finale of 3. Sora's kind of being plopped into scenarios where he shouldn't be there.
Hmm.
Like the birth by sleep part of the final act was kind of weird with him there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not there.
Oh.
Like you get to see something. I think that's how little I've touched the fucking DLC. I'm not sure, but I do know they bring back the Data Organization along with one more secret boss who has become the actual toughest boss.
Oh. See, here I was looking forward to just taking a break and getting to finally enjoy all the Kingdom Hearts memes I don't understand.
Oh yeah, no, like those aren't even like memed about. That's just kind of like the ultimate challenge.
Oh, okay.
Also, I do need to mention this because it's the funniest fucking thing. Have
Mhm.
you used a Kupo coin in 3?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know how it's a revive if you end up dying.
Mm-hmm.
That secret boss, that ultimate secret boss, will take that from you and use it if you enter the battle with one.
Oh. Oh no.
It's not a full heal, but fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
That is still kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but there's one more that's even more fucked,
Mhm.
and it comes from the Yakuza series. In the spin-off series Judgment,
Mhm.
the secret boss, which comes to be the last thing in the game, you've done everything except for him.
Mm-hmm.
He will take away your pause for the first phase.
Oh.
You
Oh.
cannot pause to heal.
Oh no. That's some Undertale shit.
Great.
Yeah, it's because like they got creative with it. Like, oh, the pause is the phone. Yeah, he swipes your phone at the start.
Oh. Like
You
that-
can still heal, but you have to have them like to your quick select.
Mm.
It's fucking amazing.
Wow.
Well, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. My favorite.
Yeah, my favorite.
Although I will say, I am a fan of when games like give you a mechanic and you get used to it and then take it away for a little bit.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, here's your mechanic that you're gonna use in every fight. All right, figure out how to fight without it.
Yeah.
And then they give it back to you, and you're just like, oh man, I missed this.
Yeah, it's nice when it's a surprise, like a phase of a boss. Like, okay, I'm
Mhm.
just gonna take everything, and the more damage that you do you do to the boss, you get more and more stuff back.
Mm-hmm. From what I've seen on con streams, that's what Lobotomy Corp is like.
Oh,
Just creative ways of saying "fuck you" in a
Mhm.
new font.
Yeah, it's like, okay, here's a game where you use your pause to gather your thoughts and like stack up commands. All right, now do this level without pausing. If you pause, you die. Oh, you need to be able to see things and like, you need to be able to read things and understand what they do. All right, blur the entire
Blur.
screen.
It even blurs the pause screen too.
Mhm.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's incredible.
My God.
Library of
What I
Ruina as
think
well.
was
I
the-
need to play the all the games in that universe.
It seems interesting, but none of the games seem up my alley.
That is fair.
And on top of that, you find out that like, yeah, if you really want to get into the story, you do have to go in order.
Mhm.
Lobotomy Corporation into Ruina,
Yep.
which are entirely different games.
Mm-hmm. And then a gotcha game.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
fucking yeah. I can't do those sort of like simulation games too well.
That's
what
fair.
Lobotomy Corporation is.
That's completely fair. It's not for everyone. You know how library is a turn-based, take your time game? One fight says, think fast, chuckle nuts. Yeah.
Think that's triple fuck.
Ironically enough, like, I enjoy when those things happen, but when I tried to play a Final Fantasy game that had like the active turn system, where it's like it charges up and then you can do an action, that fucked me up because I was spending all my time thinking and not actually attacking. So it was effectively the enemy got 3 free turns on me whenever I had to do something. This is what happens when your brain moves slow.
I understand.
Nobami, I'd say play till you're not having fun, then watch the game/story. It gets rough in the game. Yeah. It's alright. I'll beat it the same way that I beat Chain of Memories. Totally legitimately.
Ahem.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Hora are trying to figure out what the next game we're gonna play together is, because we're gonna go right from basically we're gonna go from Kingdom Hearts and then have like a couple of weeks off and then start something else. Right now, I think the two that we're looking at is either Dragon Age or Persona.
Oh, Persona.
Okay, but Persona what?
Yeah. Good question.
I was assuming starting at the beginning, so Persona 1.
They are somewhat different games. I know 2 is simple to pick up, but there's a lot to digest with it. I think 1 is fucking weird, where they had like a grid format for you to have to worry about with targeting.
Grid format.
Also, apparently
two-
the PSP remake completely changed the songs. Namely, they added vocals to it, and it's a bop, but they only have the one song.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. Understandable.
But the one that are kind of easy to get on is 3, 4, and 5.
That's what I've heard.
4 Golden is like $20 on Steam.
Yes.
And that's a perfectly serviceable one, although it's the slowest start of any of the series.
Yep.
Like, it's to a point where the Golden, the remake, added in a point like 20 minutes in where you literally just go to stretch your legs, and it just lets you walk around and do something.
Nice.
Because otherwise, you go, I think like 3 hours before something actually fucking happens.
Oh.
I'm not joking. It's a slow start.
The game is still pretty good, but the start is slow.
You gotta get used to the ordinary world before things start going wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you look at 5, it'll have a great start. It'll sell you on the visuals, and Royal, while easy, is some of the most fun I've had with a Persona game. However, you're getting a really good introduction chapter, and then Villain of the Week until you end it.
Yeah.
But then you get to the 3rd semester, and it ties back into the central themes of what it was supposed to be. And I'm just gonna straight up fucking say it. The new character they added for Royal just exists to be a new waifu, because Atlas. And she doesn't get anything important plot-wise unless you go into the missable 3rd semester.
Oh.
Yep.
And mind you, the 3rd semester is after you've beaten the length of the normal game.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So there's no absolutely perfect version to go for. I'd say if you see one on sale and that's one that you were eyeing, go for it.
Makes sense.
Because all the stories are different and new characters and everything.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Is like they're all separate. It's not like one continuous story.
I think the only thing that's followed together it's Igor.
Igor, it's a little bit more complicated. Yeah, if Igor shows up, it's a mainline game.
Yep.
Simple as. But they all exist in the same universe. Like, they're just in different places at different times. For example, Persona 3 takes place in a city in 2008. And then 4 is going into a small town a little distance away. And it's 3 years later. For example, you visit the school of Persona 3 while in Persona 4 on a field trip.
Oh.
And you meet the class president, who is a senior, and it's somebody you met as a freshman in Persona 3.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Although I will mention, though, I've glossed over the story like a couple times to understand it, but the Persona 2 duology is really fucking good for a story.
Mm-hmm.
Namely because it's two timelines.
Oh, like two.
One leads into the other, but it's kind of got a point where you have to go down a different path, and that's where it branches off into the next game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Persona 4 Arena has a Persona 3 character. It also has Labrys Persona, who the dub decided to give a Boston/New York sort of an accent, and she also has a jet-powered battle axe.
Sorry, I got bored and decided to change poses.
Oh,
Change poses.
falls into bed.
Yeah, had to readjust everything because apparently this bed doesn't have collision.
In the world on VR chats, you would just press a button to have collision stuff.
Alone on the floor, yeah, on the floor for tonight.
Yep.
It's alright, now it just looks like I have my elbow in Zam.
Yeah, just like balls in front, just.
Persona games have always looked interesting. I just haven't gone into them because I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you know something is a rabbit hole, and if you take 1 foot into it, you're just gonna fall in. It's the same reason I couldn't get into Fate, like the Fate series. It's like I know myself. I know there's a lot of stuff in here that I will fall into, so I will just not get into it because if I do, then I'm just dead. That'll just be my entire personality.
I feel
understandable, but at the same time, hyperfixate king.
Like
in that hang.
Persona 4 was like one of the first hyperfixation I had.
Understandable.
It's like when I think about it, it's like I found it back in the day because I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw videos about it. And then I was like, this game looks sick! I need it and everything. And I was looking at stuff and trying to find a damn copy of it. And then I found one for like only $40. And I was just like the happiest guy. And I don't remember how much time I played it, but I know that I wasn't doing anything else when I was back home. I was getting on Persona 4, playing the damn game, and the moment I stopped was when I was going back to sleep or going to school.
I feel that so much.
That's why 4 is have a special place in my heart. Even though like it's one of the slowest and some moments are like but in general like really like the game. It's very fun.
That is extremely valid.
Yeah.
Also Apocrypha for Astolfo. I mean yeah.
Pretty boy.
I'm trying to remember. There's actually it's not so much to remember. There are some series where I feel like part of the fun is going through the like the wikis to learn how everything connects. Like all the things that they just cannot put into the games or the actual series, or like things where you would learn them if you're paying a lot closer attention than you are normally. Like that's how I felt about Fate. That's how I feel about like Warhammer. It's like the fun part is just getting lost in the wiki and learning everything that way. Although I've also noticed those ones are also the ones where it's really fun to come up with OCs for. Because it is really easy to just like imagine a character and just slotting them into the wiki.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Halo. I'm not reading the books. I refuse. Understandable. I read exactly one Halo novel and I was like, maybe this isn't for me.
I read some Halo novels back in high school. I don't fucking remember most of what happened. But there was one thing that I found really funny for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever somebody has to wake up from like a cryo sleep or whatever, they have this weird gel that they have to like swish around and in their mouth, and it tastes like nothing, but it's disgusting because of it. Like
It's
imagine
just texture.
Nothing slime in your mouth, and you have to swish it around.
So water, I think it's a different texture, right? It is actually a gel. So it's more like having flavorless toothpaste.
Probably closer to Jello.
True, yeah.
Yes, nothing slime with left beef.
Nothing slime.
Yeah, I think what happened with me is I read it's like the novel that's like the origin of the Master Chief. And I read that one and Ender's Game back to back, and it's like these are the same book.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that shit. Who was it that dragged me to like there was somebody that talked about the Halo book series. It was probably Viking.
That sounds about right. I will say though, I am very excited to see Bungie with their remake / new version of Marathon. Because, oh boy, I went down the rabbit hole on Marathon earlier this year. It's a little insane. Especially considering like they were starting these things with the first games that they ever made.
Yeah.
Like,
and we're still seeing signs of it. Marathon has never ended.
Yep. I was watching the Mandalore gaming videos on all of the Marathon and Marathon adjacent games.
I have that playlist saved. I might just drop it somewhere.
It's insane. You could say it's been a marathon. Damn. You're not wrong, though. I gotta admire the tenacity of Bungie, though. Like, they stuck with it. They had plenty of opportunities where they were like, all right, we're gonna start a new thing, because this old thing, it's not having the effect we want. And they're like, no, I'm digging my cool tunnel, and no one's gonna stop me.
God, what the fuck was the name of the AI in Marathon? The one that actually goes off the first AI in the first game, the one that goes off the wall, and we fucking love him.
Is it Durandal? I think it's Durandal.
I
think so. Hassan, hello, and Deadman, hello. Look at it right this time. Well, the funny thing is, they did keep getting it right. It's just that first they released games during an era when shooters weren't really a thing. Like, they were releasing their shooters around the same time as the early Doom games. So it's just like people didn't know what they were.
Yeah, and there was also a lot of game design which was kind of fucked. Imagine, if you would, vertical platforming. You do not have a jump button.
Yeah, and you can barely look down. Oh, it's Leon. Oh, hi, Weewan. Weewan. Sorry, I didn't recognize you without being a bear.
What?
Apparently, Half Sun Gaming is Leon.
What the fuck?
It makes sense.
It's prequel Leon!
Oh.
Prequel Leon!
Leon Origins.
It's Leon of the other side.
God, oh my god, random thing. But you know what that just reminded me of?
Hmm?
Did you ever see the Surf
It's
Dracula
Leon.
tweet?
Surf Dracula?
If a cartoon came out in like the mid '90s called Surf Dracula, you'd see that fucker surfing every week.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
if it came out nowadays, it would be a whole series going up to how he finally gets his surfboard and then he surfs for the last 5 seconds.
You know you're not wrong. You are incredibly correct. Prion, oh no.
Oh no. Pretty on the week.
Oh. I watched Surf Dracula? Absolutely. I will watch 90s Surf Dracula, and you know he'd have like a catchphrase he'd say in every episode.
Some form of like gnarly.
Yeah, it would be like surf or suck.
Oh god, you could already see the joke about like, hey Dracula, how are you out in the sun?
Hmm?
SPF 50, brah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We do not exactly have Surf Dracula, but we do have Dracula in the water now because we've got that one movie coming out soon. What's it called? It's basically like Dracula being shipped across the ocean in like an old galleon, and then he wakes up and starts attacking the crew. SPF 420, absolutely.
Desmond, Surf Dracula.
There we go. Desmond, you've got your new summer outfit. Go for it.
He's just like, all right, time to totally surf.
Yeah.
Next panel, he's like, help me! I can't swim!
I'm imagining it's like Desmond going out to the beach. Instead of a surfboard, he's got like a tea tray. He's like, this is the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And then next panel is just like bat ears barely poking out of the water.
No. God. Like, I'm just imagining Desmond at a pool party, and it's just, oh yeah, the pool's not that deep. Desmond takes one step off of the stairs.
Mm.
Fat ears.
Could just be like a series of panels of Desmond trying different pools. It ends with like a kiddie pool, and the ears are still barely poking out.
He just breaks the laws to look short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Morbius? I don't think it's Morbius. It's like the Saint something. It's like named after the boat. Sorry, Desmond. It's okay. I'm in the same boat. My horns barely poke out of the water. I almost drowned in like the shallow end of the pool when I was a kid.
Girls, stop.
The girls are fighting.
Stop it. Just
Stop
lay
it.
down.
Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is just reminding me of short little story.
Mhm.
I went to go visit some distant family,
Mm-hmm.
and they lived out on a lake,
Mm-hmm.
and they had this huge fucking like trampoline out in the lake. Like you just swim out there, you climb up, and then you can go bounce around.
Mm-hmm.
I went and did that for a little bit, and then my aunt's like calling me back because food's ready.
Mm-hmm.
I go and like step off, and I just like fall into the water, straight down, and I'm fully submerged, standing straight up.
Oh.
It was that far out, and I didn't realize.
Oh no.
My aunt had a heart attack seeing me just completely disappear into the water.
Oh, I'm sure. For me, like, it's because something about the way my body is. I don't float. Like, I can only float in like salt water because of buoyancy or whatever. So as a kid, if I wanted to go to the pool, I always had to have like a floaty, like a little, literally like a little ring, so I wouldn't sink. One day, me and a friend in the area that I was living at the time decided to swap our floating equipment, and so they got the little pool ring, and I got the little like arm wings. Turns out they weren't inflated when I jumped in. And so it was literally just like, took one step off and then suddenly like water over my head. And then next thing I remember is being pulled out of the water by my hair by someone.
Hmm.
Oh, Blippi, those are very cute. I want both of them. Definitely the Cyndaquil, but both. Why are there so many people who have almost drowned?
Good question. Next question.
All right.
Understandable.
All right. This is too much of a problem. We need to drink the ocean.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Everyone get those like survival straws that have the filters in them.
Yeah.
I still can't believe how many things have humans just started regularly eating, which had evolved to not be eaten.
Oh,
For
like
example, spicy peppers.
Yeah, spicy peppers, coffee. Like caffeine is literally a poison to keep bugs from eating it, and we're just like, yes, spicy.
Yeah.
Yes. Spicy
And yet,
drink.
we cannot drink the largest source of water because there's a little bit of rocks in it.
Yeah, the wrong kind of rocks are in there. Can't drink it. Avocados, onions, yeah. Onions and tomatoes are kind of just like fucked up when you think about how we ate them, because they're related to nightshade, and it's like, okay, everything about this plant is poisonous. What if we just eat the roots? Okay, what about this one? Okay, this one's also poisonous. What if we just eat the berries? Okay, this one's fine. Avocados I can kind of understand because, like, you would see, I'm trying to remember, I think that there's some, like, big cats that would eat avocados. So I probably see, like, oh, you bite into it and then the inside is fine. Artichokes, on the other hand, I don't understand how anyone learned how to eat artichokes.
You know, dairy still scares me.
Yeah?
How the fuck? Who decided? Who was the first person?
I mean,
who left their milk out for 2 weeks and came back and decided to eat it?
Yeah.
Who decided to stir milk for 8 hours and make butter?
I mean, okay, I can see some things because once you, like, first, like, getting to the point where you are, like, collecting and drinking milk, that part is a little difficult to get to.
Yeah, once you reach that point, then if it becomes commonplace, opens room for experimentation. I get what you're saying.
It's like cheese being discovered by just storing milk in a water skin and then riding for 30 hours.
It's just rotten milk.
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
Aged like a fine milk. It was, yeah, I was the first one to eat avocados. And then I was like, actually, I can't eat these. And I was like, nah. Me at alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is kind of a weird thing because it can only be discovered by accident. Let this fruit rot for a while, I'm gonna eat it and get drunk, yeah. Although apparently, like, that's one of the things where multiple animals will seek it out. Like, I've heard that bears will, like, seek out, like, wine barrels and drink out of them. I guess that's the inspiration for Cocaine Bear.
Fantastic.
We should ask the question. We won.
We won. How did you discover alcohol?
You discovered alcohol.
I do find it funny that once you get like fermentation, then everything is just people leaving things to rot and seeing if they're good or not. It's like, okay, what if we pack cabbage in salt water and leave it for a week? Is that still good? If we bury a shark, is this still good? Cocaine Bear is a real actual bear. Yeah, I remember reading that story, or reading the news article. It is wild what becomes a full-on movie these days.
Yep.
I'm interested to see what will be put into production with the whole writer and actors strikes going on. We're gonna get a whole new era of the Room by Tommy Wiseau.
Ah,
And you know it's going to
We'll
be
see.
full of blatant advertising. It's just going to be people standing in a room eating and drinking like branded products. Oh, hi, Bear. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm excited just because, well, one, like, more rights for creators is always good. But also, last time we had a writer's strike, we got Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. So I'm excited for more things like that from the people who are on strike.
All right, I should go back and do what I was doing.
Okay,
But it
okay.
was fun hanging out.
Yeah. Have fun with the thing you're
Yeah.
doing.
ah.
They're gone.
I can believe Bloopy's fucking dead.
Yep. Rip Blippy.
Yeah, rippity.
Yep, Rippy.
Oh boy.
I have to go check. Did Twitter convert into X yet?
Nope.
Nope. Still Bluebird.
Not yet. Still Bluebird. I have a friend over there that also misses the announcement that the other one did.
Hmm.
So they were like, if they change the logo, what do you think it will be? And I'm just like, he already have the logo, it's just an X.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're kidding me, right?
Yeah, it's
no,
literally-
that's the problem.
It's literally just an X. It's incredible how bad it is.
Yeah, it's like, okay, just a black screen and a white X.
Mhm.
Like, wow, any children could do that.
You know what's wild? I look at that and all I can think is it looks like the branding for like a condom or something like that.
The worst part is that it kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
It kind of look like that.
Yeah.
It's. uh,
I mean, I'm waiting for them to release it officially so that I can just do like just grab it and then do like X3 nuzzles pounces on you. Have you seen Meta's logo? At least you know what X is. Yeah, true. And then their Threads logo, which is just like A and squiggles.
yeah.
The name sounds like a porn site. Yeah, it does.
Or another thing that could be funny with just what you said, it just have one condom and just put the logo on it.
Hmm.
That could be another thing really funny.
That would be fun. I might do that.
If you do, I want to see that.
Hmm. Maybe I'll do that after stream. Let's put that together and throw it up.
And it shouldn't be too long too, so
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Let's see if I can get it out before they actually change it.
That'd be funny.
Hmm. That is the one thing I appreciate about our current overlord is at least he keeps doing things that entertain us, even if they make our lives harder.
Yeah, it's like the life's harder, but he's so stupid
Hmm.
that don't know how to explain it.
It's
but yeah.
it's the most incredible thing because like we have all like grown up believing that these billionaires are geniuses that built their own built their lives from the ground up, and over the last 3 years we've learned, oh wait, no, none of them have a brain cell to split between them.
Yeah, they don't have a brain cell, they just manipulate people.
Hmm. It's kind of incredible.
Yep.
And I think the best part about it is they keep revealing themselves in ways that make them more enemies. Bill Gates is kind of okay. Bill Gates is the only, I'd say he's the only living billionaire who still has the integrity of a lot of like self-made money people that came out at that time. It was Bill Gates and oh, who's the founder of Apple? Steve Jobs?
Yeah, Steve Jobs.
Yeah, like they were the two big ones that came out of the early tech boom that really took their money and made something with it. And then all the rest of them are just like, okay, we have the money. What do we do with it? Make more money.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's another pose I can move into? Just going through the list of animations I can swap my model into.
Yeah.
There's a lot of standing ones, but I don't want to be standing. I stand enough as it is already.
Yeah. Standing is for people with legs.
Yeah.
Shake fists. I don't have a fist. A shake little blob.
Vibrate.
Vibrate. Vibrate intensify.
Mm-hmm. Where's the
Versus
Fortnite dance animation? What dances do I have, actually? And I'll move myself off to the side. Let me find a standing one so I can calibrate myself.
Yeah.
Those are all moving ones. Here we go. I can do this for a minute while I get myself back on the floor.
Oh.
Am I on the floor?
Just
No. There we go.
just looking kind of angry, but also
Back myself up a bit. There we go. And then let's look at the dances. Actually, I haven't looked at these yet. What have we got? I'm pretty sure that's a Fortnite dance. When you're
If it
small.
is,
Listen.
if it is, I don't know that one.
Mm-hmm. Got moves though.
Yeah. The way when is moving.
Yeah, got that movement. Here we got default poses. My one complaint is there isn't just a basic A pose.
You should have a T pose.
There is a T pose actually. Hang on.
Nice.
There we go. This is video I saw where in the early 90s Henry Ford wanted to increase the wages of the workers, but the stockholders sued him and they won. Yeah. That is unfortunately common. It's like, well, you should make things better. And then people with money are just like, we should make things worse, actually.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of goofy poses here too. Like, I can do this. I can do a superhero landing.
Oh. Nice.
Here, I can give up.
Give up.
Or look for my contact lens, I guess.
Or glasses.
Yeah, my glasses.
My glasses. I cannot see without my glasses.
Don't talk me, I Angie.
I know. Angie, we win.
Unfortunately, there's like the sitting options. There's not a lot of good ones because I kind of want to move over to the couch. These are all laying down. Oh, here we go. You can do this and then just morph into the couch for a second.
Hell yeah.
I wish I could figure out how to rotate myself because I don't know how to do that part yet.
We win. Rotate.
Rotate, we win. Which I'm not a fan of the arms crossed.
Rotate faster.
Let's see. That's the pose I was in before. You know, we can go back to this one. We're in a new location.
Yeah.
The timer is reset. Rotate.
Rotate.
I'm just having too much fun, like, doing different animations and, like, being in different places. It's gonna be even more fun once I get full body figured out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can sit the way that I sit in real life on everything. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Not sunk into here, but like, there we go.
Not sunk into the sofa, but
Yeah, just cross-legged on everything. There we go.
there you go.
Carefully pat Lil on the head and go take a nap. Okay. Have a good
Have
nap.
a good nap.
Bye-bye.
Have a good nap. Whoever the person is, because I don't remember who it is. If it's someone we know.
It is. She was, Dread, I think.
Oh, would make sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna be messing around with this a lot more. Apparently there's also, I thought that there wasn't a way to do like redeems, like throwing stuff, but apparently there is. So I'm gonna be looking into that after stream. I don't know when I'll have that set up because apparently it's more difficult. What's the new 3 software called? I forgot. It's called Warudo. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
And it is also in the description. That's like down there somewhere. The hand tracking is a little messed up, but I think that's more because my webcam is really old. Like, this is a webcam that I bought for like 15-20 bucks just so I could do video interviews.
Yeah.
So
That's understandable.
yeah, so it's got a resolution of like 3.
Baby resolution.
See, I'm sitting, I don't read tiles until after I ask the question like a goober. Understandable. You know, so it's the same reason that like people come to Twitch streams and like the name of the game is in the title and the name of the game is under the title and they're like, so what are we playing today?
Yes, because I've seen it like 4 times today.
I get it though. Like, I assume that most people who do that are on mobile, and mobile is really dumb about what it does and does not show.
Yeah. Like, it could be worse.
When asked, just say game. I mean, sometimes I just say like it's in the title, and then I see what people respond with.
Yeah, either like I'm on phone, I don't see it. I'm like, okay, now I say it.
Yeah, that's not something I've noticed with myself ever since I started backing away from streaming being my main form of content creation. Is I just have so much less of a so much less care for letting people like be dumb or be mean in chat. Like, if someone is like being dumb, then I will just be like, I'll just respond in kind, or just like completely ignore them. I don't have the patience for it anymore. I think it's because I'm not focusing on like number go big.
Yeah. And that's a good thing in a way.
Yeah. Hi, dumb, I'm Lilin. Exactly.
I don't know.
You and me both. Wow, we're so alike.
You're so alike.
But it is interesting because like I remember like not wanting to call new people out because I didn't want to miss out on someone following. And now I'm like, I don't know if I want you following me. You should pass the vibe check, not me.
Yeah, you need to pass a vibe check. Boy.
And hopefully once I'm moved, then I'll be able to start putting out more stuff on YouTube. Because that's the goal.
It's like, I know I haven't seen the place, but I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, once everything is done and I'm actually moved in, then I'm going to share some pictures. I don't want to do something too early because there is some stuff that needs to be done before I can get in there, but it should be done over this next week. At least I'm really hoping so, because I move next week. I move like next Friday.
Oh.
There's only like one thing that needs to be done though.
Well, at least if they have not finished, if you can still live over there and just have like that room
Mhm.
being like temporarily closed.
Yeah. Well, it's like
It's
the one thing that needs to be done before I can actually be in the space is they need to put the like the countertops in. That's literally it.
Ah.
So once they do that, I can be in the space, and then there's some stuff that needs to be done outside. But I can wait on that. Like that stuff can happen whenever. That pose is just a little too uncomfortable. What if I just sit on the back of the couch here? There we go.
Yeah, just it's like it's the place you want. You can sit however you want.
It's like that, what was it? There was a chart that was like, what form of gay sitting pose are you? And I was like, I do too many of these. And put myself a little further over like this.
Personally, it's mostly like my legs are crossed on my chair. Because the thing that's kind of funny but kind of sad in a way is that my mother wanted to be nice to me and give me a new computer chair because the old one was shitty. But the thing is that they took like the biggest size,
Oh.
so it would fit for someone like maybe Leon and even more. But if I want to have my back on the back of the chair, it's like I'm not touching the ground even at the lowest level.
God, I feel that. That's just
So
what it's like being me and sitting in a chair.
Yeah, I just feel small when I'm not. So I'm just like, I need to sit and the back of the chair, my leg crossed. But the problem is that the chair goes in an angle because the weight is all in the back.
Oh.
And the thing is that I've been like that so much that it bend the middle under it on one side.
Oh no.
So I'm like, so I need to sit either on the tip of the chair, or if I sit back, it's that I need to not do anything important because otherwise I will just be in angle.
Laptop and couch with table gamers lap rise up. I could not. I'm so bad at using laptops now. Like I use a laptop for work and that's it. I can't do anything else on it.
The only time I have a laptop is when I want to put music on it. It's like just crank the volume to the maximum, just put it somewhere that it's not gonna be bothering me and just listening to music when I'm working.
See, I used to do that, and then like last Christmas, a family member got me one of those like Bluetooth phone speakers. And now I just like have that in the center of my apartment, and then I can just carry my phone around and play music or videos out of it.
Yeah, personally, it's just for work, so I don't want. It's like either bring a speaker or bring a computer. It's basically the same thing. It's like I need to carry a bag with all of the thing I need in this. So, if it would be for my place, I would gladly take the speaker, but for work, I'm like, I don't really need.
Might just be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to get into the new place because there's gonna be some changes on just like how I live. But also, like, I'm going to be able to do so much more stuff because I won't have neighbors. Like, I won't be sharing a wall with anyone.
Yeah, so you could be screaming at whatever time you want, in a way.
I can have the windows open and not, like, die of heat exhaustion when I stream.
Yeah, seriously, I'm so happy for you that... I mean... It's kind of sad of why you getting it, but at the same time, it's such a nice thing. So it's like, I just feel it's gonna be better for you.
Yeah. Rage gamer alone soon. I can't rage like in a funny way. I wish I could. Like I grew up watching like YouTubers and Let's Players where like that was their thing. It was like being an angry gamer. But I just can't. My tolerance for things going wrong is way too high. I played too many bad games growing up.
I feel that.
Like I didn't grow up playing like Call of Duty or anything like competitive like that. So if something goes wrong, I'm just like, oh man, well, at least I had fun. And then if I do get angry, it's not in a funny way.
Yeah, personally, when I was younger, I was a bit of a angry person. But like right now, if I'm not happy about something in the game, I just like not smash something, but just put my fist on the side of the chair or either my leg, so it doesn't make a lot of sound. And sometimes I just say like swear words just because I'm angry, but like nothing much. The only moment that I get really angry is if something else happened.
Yeah, you know,
It's like-
that's very fair. Go ahead.
Yeah, just that for a game is like it's just a game. If I rage too much, I can just quit.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
like if it's something like for example, there's something that happened recently that was kind of annoying me because they said I got a complaint about something at work. But the problem is that nobody explained me how to do that job.
Oh.
So for that part, I was like very angry because like why do I have a complaint when nobody explained me how the hell to do it? So people were still like, well, you still haven't done it? I'm like, no, nobody explained me how.
Yeah. Like how you can't expect someone to do something if they have not been told how to do it.
Yeah, and they're like, well, someone should have teach you that when there was a formation. I'm like, well, it seems that the person didn't do it.
I feel that. In my old job, there was something similar where I had been there for like a year, and then someone was so my boss got a complaint filed about me because I didn't like file some kind of like official steps going through a process. And so he got angry at me because like it looked bad on him because he was supposed to tell me. He's like, why didn't you file this process? And it's like, what process? No one ever told me there was a process. And he's like, well, who was your boss should have told you. Who was your boss when you joined? I was like, you were. It's like, oh.
So yeah, that was a bit stupid of this boy. But
I don't want I was gonna say to be fair, but it wasn't really a fair thing. In my last job, I was the only software engineer in a team of marketing people. So my job was to be a wizard that made things happen. So
I see where this is going.
Yeah, so there were scenarios where it was like, hey, we need you to build an intake system for like customer requests. I was like, okay, I can start working on that. When does it need to be done? Oh, in 2 days. Like, I can maybe have it done in 2 months. Maybe you should hand out little like forms for people to fill in, and I can put in the information manually.
Yeah.
Or like one I always remember is not my boss, but like a coworker of my boss, so at that same level, asked me if I could pull all of the like personal information for a bunch of people at an event so that they could get the like the names and mailing addresses to deliver more personalized like requests. So it's like, oh, this person's name is this. We know they work at this company. So we can send them a letter at their home saying, hey, we think your company would be interested in this. And I was like, so technically, yes, I can do that. However, It is a massive privacy violation, and the fact you asked me means I have to file this to the privacy team.
Yeah.
So I kind of got my boss's coworker in trouble with that one.
Well,
They didn't ask me to do that again, though. Like, they learned real quick.
I mean, I hope so. Jesus. Also, I just seen Leon saying I said the F word,
Mm-hmm.
and Gil being like, I know illegal.
Yep.
Yeah. It like I didn't mention sometime. It's like before the VTubing thing, I was in a very bad place where my language was very, very bad.
Hmm.
It's like I shouldn't have been walking in a church because I would have said everything about it,
Oh,
but
no.
in a bad way.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's like the moment of anger I have. It's always I bring back that language, but
Hmm.
like the thing at least that's kind of okay. It's that because I'm speaking in English right now,
Hmm.
it's that I cannot have the same language
Hmm.
because bad words for here
Hmm.
are just items for in English.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like a callus,
Hmm.
it's a word that here we can use as a bad word,
Hmm.
but it's also like the cup for whatever it is because I don't remember everything.
Hmm.
Or like the in French is the hostie.
Hmm.
I don't know if it is in English, but that it's like the little thing of bread they give you during the church thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also a bad word.
Hmm.
So it's like all the bad words that we have, I would say in Quebec, because it's mostly here that we speak that sort of language,
Hmm.
are like all words from the church.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I-
So it's
I'm-
like I could say like calice,
Hmm.
like as damn I did that bad, or I'm just starting to be angry.
Hmm.
But for you, you would just think like a cup.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, it's a bad word.
Mhm. I remember reading that, like, if you want to learn and understand a language, the first thing you need to learn is how to swear.
Yep.
Because it's not only like you'll understand so much more of regular conversation, but also it gives you so much insight into like the mindset of the speakers.
Yeah.
Like with Japanese, like 90% of swear words are just not being respectful to the person you're talking to. So it's like
Yeah.
teme gets translated a lot as calling someone a bastard. But
Okay.
it's literally just a way, it's like another way of saying you. It's just like you derogatory.
Yeah. It's
Or-
like you, but bad word.
Yeah.
Bad word you.
Yeah, or like
Also Guild Warrior, those two the same thing. It's because most of the swear words are like adjectives.
mhm.
So instead of derogatory, I
Mhm.
love it. It's that all the words of the church that we use is like only adjectives. So the more adjective that you have
Mhm.
next to what you're saying, it's the more angry you are in a way.
That's interesting because I think in English most of our swears are verbs.
Yeah.
It's like it's an
So-
action.
So if I would say something in French, that would be like mon Christ,
Mhm.
which is a swear word because it's like I'm saying it's like mon meaning like normally it means mine,
Mhm.
but when you say mon Christ, it's like you're pointing at someone. but it's like the you digretory, literally. So
Interesting.
but most of the things are like adjective, but you can still use it as like a sort of noun, because like mon Chris, mon tabarnak, mon calice are all the same thing, just with the different words, but
Interesting.
they all mean you digretory.
Huh. That's really funny.
Yeah, it's very funny, and it's all words from the church. That's the thing that kind of funny.
I guess that makes sense because I think that's common for a lot of like European languages, where what is like swear words come from like religion. Because it's the same for English, like, or for some of English, like damn is a swear, and that's literally just like, that's just religious. It's just like, or like hell.
Yeah, there's many funny things about this language, and sometimes I'm just like, I'm thinking about it, especially because like most of the time I speak in English now because of the internet, and sometimes I'm just like, well, that's a weird language when I think about it. It's funny.
German, I know, is more just calling people animals. Yeah. It's like, isn't it like German is like very descriptive about like their swears, if I recall. Like they do the same thing they do with the rest of their words, where you can put them together into new words.
Huh.
If I recall. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Huh.
I think Chinese does that, where like the worse a swear, like the worse name you call someone, the more derogatory it is.
Huh.
So it's like the translation would be like the son of a pig who lives under a broken bridge or something like that.
Oh Jesus.
Anti-baby pillin, best German word. Yeah, I love German. Like the way German creates new words is hilarious to me, because it's just like, okay, we need to describe what this thing is. All right, just put together all the words that describe it. That's the new word.
Hell yeah.
Like I think I guess it doesn't really work the same, because like in English we have like the highway or the freeway as the like the fast road going through the country, and then German has the Autobahn, which I think translates as just like the car road.
Huh.
Gift means poison, which is also hilarious. Damn.
I'm gonna give you a gift. The English or German?
Yeah.
The English or German one.
I'm trying to think of like swears in other languages. I know the only Finnish swear that Hora has taught me is I'm not gonna be able to say it right because I can't roll my R's, but perkele? Perkele?
Perkele?
Yeah. Which like the literal translation is like the devil. But it's like it's used as a very intense version of like damn. It's like god damn it.
Yeah. Huh. That's a weird word. I will not remember it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely said it wrong. I need to learn how to roll my R's. It's the hardest thing with me like trying to learn Finnish, is just I can't do R's.
Yeah, that's the sad part, when the language that you try to learn is kind of stuck because you cannot roll your R.
I think the problem for me is I learned Japanese first, and Japanese has a very soft R. Like the R is almost an L. So it's like you start with an R and you go into an L, so it's like ra,
Yeah.
But then like Finnish has like a hard rolled R, and I can't get my tongue to do the motion for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I also have a bit of trouble,
Mm-hmm.
but I see what you mean.
You should play My Summer Car with Horror. It's set in 90s Finland. All the voices, dialogue is in Finnish. We actually did play some of that. I want to go back to it, but I need to be in the mood for a lot of wandering around. Might be good for like a vibe hangout stream.
Yeah, that could be.
We did have a very fun moment where we went like driving on a motorcycle, like to try and get to someplace like I think it's like the entire game is set around a lake. So we tried to drive out to a town that was nearby, like partway around the lake, and somehow I missed it. So we just drove all the way around the lake. And we were like, surely there has to be something around here, right? There's got to be something around here.
At some point.
It's very very much like a walking simulator game, where the fun part is just wandering. There's a game I've wanted to play like that for a while called Parodius, which is it's like 3-dimensional walking simulator, but everything is pixel art, and everything in the game is like an instrument. So it's like you walk up to a frog, and when it jumps, it makes like a little sound. It's like ding ding ding, and then like when the wind goes through the trees, it plays like a flute. And so as you're walking around, you're making the soundtrack of the game.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cute.
It's very pretty. I actually played it a lot as a kid, or like as a teenager, because I just liked the way that the sound worked. The whole game is like, as you're walking, the game goes through different seasons. Like you start off in spring, and then eventually it turns to summer, and like the music gets very like droning and buzzy, like the sound of insects. And then it goes to winter and it starts slowing down a lot. And then it goes to fall and it slows down a lot, and then you get to winter and there's almost no sound at all. You're just wandering around in almost dead silence. And then the game ends and you restart.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I think it'd be fun to play in another like friend VC hangout.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Plus, there's a lot of fun interactions, like just getting to walk up to different animals and the sounds they make.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I want to go through like all the games I played back in, I don't know, 2010, because I feel like that's when I played all my really interesting games.
Yeah, it's mostly when you look back that you remember the good game. Because it was the time that you were just playing for fun and nothing else. I remember that too.
Yeah.
Like playing games and not thinking about anything and everything.
Just turn the brain off, play a game. Those were good times.
Just the one, the moment I had the most fun playing a game that I could just turn my brain off. I was very small slime. But it was F-Zero GX.
Oh, nice.
That game was like my go-to. The moment I had free time and I just didn't want to think about anything else, I was just going on this game.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, was it good time.
Nice. For me, that was Pokemon Snap on the N64.
That one too was a good one.
Yeah, like even after I'd beaten the game and like done all the things in it, I would still go back to it and be like, okay, I want to take more pictures though.
Yeah, just go against that one in that zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was another great one.
Yeah. I remember like going through some areas multiple times and just like throwing food at the Pokemon. It's just like, here you go.
Here you go, little fella.
Mm-hmm. Pat, pat, pat. I need to play the Switch version sometime. It came out and I got really excited, and then I think my Switch was broken at the time.
I have it.
Ooh.
And it looks very pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I don't know how to explain it. It just confuses me.
Like the vibe is different.
Because like, for example, like back in the day, you needed to have like a sort of amount of points, I guess, to unlock a new item that could make you go to other zone or something.
Yeah.
And there's like a little bit of that, but it's tricky to explain. It's like
it's done differently.
It's like you need to take a picture of a weird rock somewhere, and that brings like more question, and then you need to go back to other zones to find the rock over there, and it's like the idea of Pokemon Snap is always good because I liked it, but I got so lost that I wasn't sure where to go and what to do.
That is fair. And I do know like that was a big part of like the later half of Pokemon Snap. It's like, oh, take a picture of this rock formation. Oh wow, it's a Krabby.
Yeah, the rock formation, the smog,
or like
all of those.
Yeah. Or like what is it? Like I think unlocking the cave, you have to go to the mountain and then like knock over a Mankey and then knock it over again onto a button.
Yep, you needed to knock over a Mankey off a mountain to go next to a button, and then you needed to knock him on the button to unlock a door and then go for it. Or like there was another one with an electrode, and you needed to be able to throw something so far to make him explode next to the door to unlock the lava pit.
Yeah. Like that was the game. I think that was the first game I ever bought a strategy guide for because I didn't know where to go.
Yeah, basically that was the thing.
I still have that strategy guide too. It's like over my shelves.
That's cool. The only thing is that there's some like the only thing that I think it's kind of sad in a way. It's that there's like the Mew level, like literally the last one that you need to take a picture of Mew and you have some stuff to do.
Yeah.
They implemented that for like a bunch of Pokemons. For example, I remember there was the one on the cover, it's like Meganium, and there's one with like Milotic and some other Pokemon like that. It's like, okay, you cannot take a picture. I mean, you can take a picture of them, but at some point they will do something so like they shine or something, and if you take a picture of that shine, well, you get more points. And that's the thing. It's kind of stupid because like for some Pokemon it was a pain in the ass. For example, the Milotic, because it's in the water. The first thing you have is apples. So you need to wait until it gets a little bit out of the water, and then now you can try something. So personally, I would need to go back again and just try to see if it's just that I wasn't in a good brain moment to to play that game.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I can say is that there is some really pretty views.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them all, but I know that from even the first levels,
Mm.
there's some freaking pretty view.
Okay. Maybe I'll play that when I moved in then.
Yeah, it's just a cozy game.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I think that could be funny. It's like the only reason why I don't do it is because I still have problem with my Elgato.
Mm.
So I don't try console gaming,
That's fair.
but I would just put a VC chat and just like take picture and just like
Mm.
have people like who haven't seen the game just being like looking also
Mm-hmm.
like some reaction stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking of getting Scarlet and Violet, if only just for the tumbleweed Pokemon. You know what? Fair. I want to play more. I got Scarlet, I think.
Yeah.
I want to play more of that. I started it while I was visiting Hora, and we were playing together. So I want to like see if we can play more together, or if not, then I will just play it on my own.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks that like Pokemon has not kept up with the change in their audience. I still enjoy the basic gameplay because I am very basic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the new Pokemon is that sure some people
Hmm?
cry about it because oh it doesn't look that good, and I'm just like, look, are you really there for the graphic or the story?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I
Mm.
always been someone for the story,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't give a shit about the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, sometimes it lags, sometimes, but personally, it's like if the story was good,
Mhm.
like was it even a problem at all?
Yeah. And also
Sure. That.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh.
No. Go
Eh,
ahead.
It's also like I'm kind of the opposite. Like I don't care about the story so much. I just want to like wander around and see all the new Pokemon and just like play the
Yeah.
game.
I mean, it's another way of seeing things.
Hmm. So for me, it's
And-
like, are there new Pokemon that I can go catch? Good. All right, I'm gonna go get them.
Yeah, it's like, especially that it's literally, it's kind of an open world because you can basically go everywhere if you have the good powers.
Yeah.
And seriously, it's like, it's fun because there's like a lot of place.
Mhm.
It's like, it's not very a spoiler, but there's a bamboo forest.
Hmm.
And like, for example, there's a lot of Bisharps over there.
Oh, nice.
So like, the Pokemon that looks like a samurai
Hmm.
is in a bamboo forest.
Hmm.
It's like, it's so cool.
Yeah. Like that's the fun
And
thing.
simple. Yeah, there's simple things like that.
Hmm.
Or like, Mimikyu is always hiding in shadows, or like Appling is always in a tree, so you need to knock on the tree to make it fall on the ground.
Oh.
There's some little things like that
Hmm.
that some Pokemons are like have mini interaction or something, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Like I think that's really what a lot of people are looking for right now, is just a game where you get to just be a Pokemon trainer and be out in the world. I think that's kind of what people liked about Legends of Arceus.
Yeah, Legend of Arceus is one that I want to grab because, as people say, it sounds very fun to just like wander around and like I said, personally, it's like I kind of like the story, but some things like for example Pokemon that I just have fun doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally the moment the game came out, I streamed for like 7 hours,
Nice.
and it's like I think either the other day or the day after I was already finished with the game.
Mm-hmm.
But for the first 7 hour was like, sure, I did a bit of story, but like,
Mhm.
oh, a new Pokemon, I'm just gonna grab it.
Yeah.
And since I was seeing other Pokemon that I didn't have in the Pokédex, I was just grabbing them
Mhm.
as I go. So
Yeah.
it's like even though the story or could be good,
Mhm.
it's like you don't need that
Mhm.
much.
Well, yeah, like the first games, like the story was you are trying to become a Pokemon master. I don't think you need much more than that.
Yeah, literally.
Like I think a truly open world Pokemon game where you just set your own goal would do really well. Like, do you
Yeah.
wanna be a Pokemon master? Do you wanna do like Pokemon contests? Do you wanna like raise the ultimate Pokemon? It's like just go do whatever you want.
Yeah, basically. Like back in the day in like X and Y,
Hmm.
I think. Yes, X and Y.
Hmm.
Back in that time, I was playing a lot with my friends, Pokemon and everything,
Hmm.
and like there were some groups on like Facebook back then and some other things that was like, oh, we're gonna make like a Pokemon League and stuff,
Hmm.
and we decided to participate in those things. And I was the person who were doing the breeding of Pokemon.
Hmm.
So literally, it's like I knew how to make a Pokemon perfect from start to finish with every egg type, with
Hmm.
every egg move you wanted.
Hmm.
Uh, I spent like so many hours.
You were the Pokemon professor handing out Pokemon to people.
Basically, yeah.
That's kind of cool. I
Like,
like that.
the thing is that you know when you save a game of Pokemon and you always have the timer on it,
Hmm.
and I finished the game in like the sorta 100 hours
Hmm.
because I was taking my sweet ass time.
Hmm.
But I maxed the timer because I was breeding Pokemon.
Oh no.
So, but the thing it was funny, it's because well, there was friends that was like trying to have some Pokemon, and then I was breeding them and doing them and just being like, there you go, have fun.
Hmm.
But the thing is that you have so many like not bad eggs, but like the ones that like are not perfect but still good.
They don't have the ability you
So
want, or like the IVs are messed up.
yeah, and so sometime I was just like doing like some giveaway. I was just like, well, I have those and
Mhm.
I have some mystery ones. So we're just gonna trade me anything you want,
Hmm.
and you might be lucky to have a shiny. You might have lucky to have something good,
Hmm.
but it's mostly like not perfect ones,
Yeah.
and like people known me for that, so
Hmm.
it was kind of fun.
Yeah. I did the same thing in X because I was trying to breed what was it? I was trying to get like a shiny something. I don't remember what it was. But I basically just like everything that was not what I wanted, I just put it out on Wonder Trade.
Yep. Also,
I got a lot of
I
Pidgeys back. But sometimes you get cool
well,
stuff.
the most like not luck. I mean, I guess lucky.
Hmm.
The Pokemon breed that I did once, that I was the luckiest bastard
Hmm.
when that happened. It was a Lucario
Ooh, nice.
in a Dream Ball.
Ooh.
Back in the day, it was a pain,
Mhm.
but I got lucky to have one. Hold on, I will just go look at the ability real quick because I don't remember.
I don't think Stardust had as much competitive relevance since Blaziken or Greninja. Yeah, that's fair. I tried to get into the competitive Pokemon scene. I just couldn't do it. I get too attached to weird Pokemon that aren't competitive.
Okay, it was a Lucario with I think it was
Got a shiny Riolu from Wonder Trade and Sun and Moon. Nice. The first shiny I ever got was actually in X and Y, in X specifically. When I was doing the breeding and just doing Wonder Trade, I got a Japanese shiny Poniard, I think. Like the name is in Japanese at least. I don't know. I don't remember what the trainer was. But that was the very first one I got, and I was just like, oh my god, people are giving these away?
Okay. Now I remember everything. So
Mhm.
it was a shiny Lucario
Mm-hmm.
in a Dream Ball,
Mm-hmm.
female,
Mm.
which is like an 11.9% of the time.
Damn.
6 IV.
Wow.
It was like the perfect bean.
You won the lottery then.
And do you know what I did with it?
What?
I gave it away.
Aw. That's fair. Give it off, hand it off to someone who'll take care of it.
Explanation about this, it's that at some point I was like breeding so many things that I was like having complete box of perfect for myself and for my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point I was like, I was playing Lucario back then because, well, it's Lucario. But at some point I was like, kind of tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had a friend that wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they wanted a shiny for just because they wanted a shiny, if I remember. And I was just like, you know what?
I got you.
Have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's my perfect one, 6 IV female, na.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just giving it to you. They were just like, what the fuck were you doing this? Because I'm not using it.
Yeah. I mean, it's either that
It's
or
like-
it sits in a box forever.
It's like that's like one of the reasons why I don't bother with like the legendaries, because I'm like, okay, sure, I'm getting them, but I
What do I
cannot
do with
breed
it?
them.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting it in the box. So I'm just like, why would I bother getting them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
And sometimes I regret it, but at the same time, it's like I'm not a competitive anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't mind.
Mm-hmm. I
Just having the memory of it, it's
Yeah.
still the important.
I would rather have a team of just the Pokemon that I like and get my ass kicked than have a competitive a competitive team with Pokemon I don't care about.
Yeah. That's why I kind of stopped.
Hmm.
Because like most of the Pokemon I like are like not quote unquote good,
Hmm.
but I still play them because I
Mhm.
like them.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Mhm.
I don't mind getting my ass kicked because I play the Pokemon I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Flamigo is flying fighting. Why? Because the beak is a punching. It's like a boxing glove, isn't it?
yeah, his whole body is like a punching. Yeah, it looks like a punching glove, and it's literally just have a knot somewhere.
Not all the designs from Scarlet and Violet were winners. Although I will stand by Tandem Mouse and Mousehold.
Mousehole, yeah. I just need to remember because it's been a while.
It's the family of mice.
Yeah, I remember Mousehold.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one you said?
Tandem Mouse.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's just two.
No. I have a lot of favorite in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I have Smoliv.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Important.
Of course.
On brand.
Of course. Off brand. The Charcadet evolution with the Armor Rouge and Ceruledge.
Mm-hmm.
I just like their design.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the Tinkaton
yeah,
Tinkaton line.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like of all the Pokemons from here, it's like the Tinkaton line is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. They evolve to
also-
cause violence.
Yeah, I also like the Hanilape, the evolution of Primeape.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is that it broke one of the Pokédex entry.
Oh, really?
Because one of the Pokédex entries is that at some point it can get so angry that he die.
Oh.
But it's like, okay, get so angry that he die, but then he come back to life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was also a funny thing that was I don't remember in which Pokédex it was
Mm-hmm.
from the primate. But the thing is that, for example, the Scarlet one for Annihilate,
Mm-hmm.
is that when his anger rose beyond a critical point, this Pokemon gained power that is unfettered by the limit of its physical body.
Oh.
So it got so freaking angry that he breaks the physical limit of his body.
Damn. This is
And
to go
that's why
even further beyond.
Exactly. Like some little things like that just makes like all the stuff a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. I really like the Pokédex entries. I know that some people are like they don't make any sense, but I like how absolutely ridiculous they are, especially considering like in universe these are based on information gathered by children.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, of course Gardevoir can cause a black hole that sucks itself and its trainer into it.
It's either kids or scientific
Mhm.
science guy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, also Golden Go.
Hmm?
The coin Pokemon.
Oh yeah. I
Which,
find it ridiculous.
I love it because it is ridiculous.
Hmm. That's exactly
It's-
it. Like it's so silly, but I love it.
Because like you see the chest and the little guy inside, and you're just like, okay, that's kind of cute. I
Mhm.
wonder how the hell it could evolve.
Yeah.
Like, it could become like a big mimic or something.
Hmm.
But no, it just become a stack of coins.
Yeah. It just becomes a string cheese mascot.
And the funny thing is that it's a freaking surfer with
Mhm.
coins.
And apparently, isn't it also like really competitive too?
Yes, because his ability is pretty good.
Mhm.
It's good as gold.
Hmm.
Which make that the Pokemon's full immunity to other Pokemon status move.
Yeah.
So it cannot be burned, cannot be frozen. I mean, it
Mhm.
depends if you use like an attack move,
Hmm.
but cannot be taunt, cannot be. So it's a good physical attacker,
Mhm.
special attacker. I mean, but it's that since it cannot be have the status.
Hmm.
Well, like for example, intimidate cannot be something that affect him.
Hmm.
So, like his ability is very good, but people find it so stupid
Mhm.
that they don't play him.
Size
and
extras.
because the fact that you need to collect like 999 coin,
Hmm.
and it's not breedable, so we cannot make a perfect one.
Yep. You get one per game.
The only way you could have one, it's because they make an event that it's in a special den that you have you can have a shiny one if you're lucky enough, and well, those dens are like 4 or 5 IVs, so we can try to have a perfect like that.
Hmm.
But also, trying to find a shiny is useless because he looks the freaking same.
Hmm.
Uh,
Size accurate, the Dunsparce body pillow. God, that'd be hilarious. I saw
yeah.
like they used to make the ferret body pillows, and I would love one of those.
I would love it. The Dunsparce
Mhm.
3-segment body pillow. That'd be so silly, but that'd be so cool.
I also love. I just love the concept of the Dunsparce because everyone wanted Dunsparce to evolve into a really cool dragon, and then they're like, okay, Dunsparce is getting an evolution. It's the same thing. It's just bigger.
Yeah, it's just like you can either have a 2-segment one or a 3-segment one.
Hmm.
It doesn't change anything else, just the design.
Hmm.
But it's so hilarious.
It's the funniest thing.
Like some people do sometime too. It's like I saw an artist that did a brush that's literally just the body of the Dunsparce.
Oh, so you can
So-
just draw it as
so-
long as you want.
So they made like a god version of the Dunsparce.
Nice.
So you have like the head with like a third eye in the middle, and then it just starts like an infinite line of body of the Dunsparce with huge ass wings
That's
and
incredible.
a huge drill at the end. But
Nice.
it's so hilarious. That would be amazing if that's something that happened. Biblically accurate the Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Okay, you know what? I think we've been going for a little over 2 hours. I think this is a good place to call it.
Yeah.
Let me see. I guess we can't really do an actual raid because we're on YouTube, but let me see.
YouTube.
Yeah. Maybe someone online I can just like throw a link to and be like, hey, go over here. Let's see. How long have you been? You've been live for like 9 hours. Jesus. You know what? Why not? Let's go over and vibe with someone who's been playing Overwatch 2 for 9 hours.
Jesus.
So, if you want to do a thing, go check out Nil. They are, like, I think they're one of the first people that Hora has done the entire model for. So they're also a Rig sibling. So you can go over there when the stream ends if you want. If not, do whatever you want.
Yeah, because there's no raid here, so just do whatever you want, you youngins.
Yep. If you want more from me, I don't know, Google my name. It's somewhere. I don't want to do like the whole socials thing right now. I'm feeling lazy. I think it's
That's
all
fair.
linked on like the profile or whatever, so whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, something like that. The moment you click on the profile thing, you can just see all the videos and everything.
And yeah, I think that's everything. So see you all later. I'll put my schedule out on Twitter either later tonight or early tomorrow.
Yeah.
So see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.